felt like being live. And I'm about to do dishes, so why not? Why not? We are on day 6 of Vlogmas. If you're looking at this, did you stop and check out any of my Vlogmas videos? I'm just asking. I'm just curious. They did say curiosity killed a cat, but technically speaking, I'm not sure about Garfield though, because it seems like Garfield only had one life. But most cats have 9 lives. So, matter of fact, I think I know what I can talk about. I should have changed the description for that. I probably will at the end. However, I did or do I even want to talk about that? Because stuff like that I really don't share, but it's good to share because you may inspire others to do it. If you know me, I'm all about the give back. I love giving. I love servicing because it's all about how can we help each other serve in service. So I went to a homeless shelter yesterday and I was helping them out. And strange enough, yesterday morning I had breakfast and I think I had like an apple or something at some other point during the day. And I just got done making that video about skipping meals. I skipped a ton of meals yesterday. But when I got to the shelter around 6:30, I still had not eaten anything. And would you believe it? I left there, I think around 10:30, something like that. Still had not eaten anything and did not get a headache. But I left there feeling so full emotionally. It's not my first time volunteering. It's just that I have not really done it in a while. I left there feeling so full, so happy, without a headache. Hello, Adam. How are you? How was your season going? How was your Friday night? Friday night at the bar, Friday night in. Matter of fact, it's Friday night. I need to go and catch up on all my different shows. I was just talking about volunteering, and even though oftentimes we end up doing a lot of volunteer work during the holidays, and then we end up forgetting about our homeless population the rest of the year. But that's what I was in here doing. I figured I'm doing dishes, so I will hop on and chit chat, although I'm in the middle of Vlogmas. We're what, 6 days into Vlogmas already? So technically speaking, the algorithm doesn't need any more videos from me, but why not? What is going on out there in the world on this beautiful, today's what, the 6th? Yeah. On this beautiful December night, wherever you are, don't fall, please don't fall. Matter of fact, good evening. Is that Tia? How are you? What are you? Technically speaking, it's night. You could tell that's the South American in me. We start saying good night probably from like 5 o'clock. But how are you? How was your I'm gonna ask both of you guys or whoever's in here. Are you guys ready for the holidays? Meaning, did you finish shopping, or are you planning on waiting late? Are you still having to pick up a few items? You're well? Where are you located, if you don't mind me asking? Meaning, are you in fall like I am? Are you in a climate that is summer all year long? Because as you can see, I am robed up. I want to think it was like 40, almost 50 earlier, and right now, whoo, it is probably 20 something out there. I was tempted to go back out, but no ma'am, no ham, no sir, we are not doing it. But yes, how is your holiday season going? Are you guys all set? I know we're only September, good Lord. We're only December the 6th, which we have some time to go. Hey, Miranda, I was supposed to talk to you too. So ask you something about your name, because I heard you say something different. DC! What part of DC? I lived in the DMV area for 5 years. I was in Prince George's County, up in Marlboro. What part of DC are you? Who, I will say, I drove one time in DC, that whole, what was it, a quarter street? I'm like, what is a quarter street? Is either you have a whole street or you don't have a street. The address, wherever I was going, it said make a right on a quarter street. And when you look at the sign, it literally said something, a quarter street. Ooh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. I forgot you were here in Georgia. Jamelin, did I say that right? What part of Georgia you're in? Oh, it's your middle name. Okay, because I'm like, did I say something wrong? Because I'm like, her name on here says Miranda. Okay. I mean, it's definitely understandable. I will say this is my first year technically celebrating. And honestly speaking, it's only because of Vlogmas. It is only because of Vlogmas. Because as you can see, I have up like little decorations and stuff. I have not put up decorations in probably 10 years or sometime around that. Ooh, I think I know where you are because someone invited me to that big church that's over there. I forgot his name. Bishop something has a church over there. I'm down in Conyers. Good evening, good evening, good evening. You never heard of a quarter street? I was going to DC for something and I ended up driving. And the address was like, yes, make something on something, something a quarter. I'm like, what? Mm-mm. And people say New York is complicated because I'm from the city, but I'm like, no, in New York, you're either downtown, uptown, east side, west side. It's very simple. I got in DC, no. No ma'am, no ham, no, we're not doing that. Sorry if I let the cat out the bag. Only because I see your name and I get it, which is why I say I'm in New York all the time. Some things are hidden. I see your name and then I heard you say something different on your video. I'm like, wait, did I miss something? That's his name. Yeah, that's the bishop's name. Because a friend of mine invited me. Matter of fact, it was last Christmas. They had some kind of Christmas celebration at that, I think it's like a convention center by the airport. And she invited me to that. And at the time I was living in Duluth and I promised to attend church and I still have not. And then I was thinking of doing it the other day. That drive, whoo. No ma'am, no ham, no sir. I check it out online, but not necessarily in person. Like a quarter, yes. No, 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 no. The numbers, a quarter street. I forgot the name of it. It said something and it was a short street, like literally not a full, like the quarter of a street. It was weird. Maybe they changed it because like I said, I lived there for 5 years. This is way back. I was there from the end of 07 to the end of 12. So maybe they changed it because someone said something about it. Who knows? Listen, the traffic, my confusion with the traffic here in Georgia is in New York, I get traffic. We got 3 little baby. You can't even call them expressways, more like a parkway. Here, 6 lanes. Why do we have traffic? But I think I know what it is. Like when you get up ahead, there's usually slower people driving in that 3rd lane and it kind of keeps everyone back. But they're literally, and also they don't know how to merge. Something about merging on and off and it drives them crazy. So yeah, but traffic, no ma'am. traffic keeps me very, very local. When I say local, because I know quite a few people, not that they know I'm here, because I am a very, especially in this day and age, I'm at that point in time in my life. See, Friday night, I'm in the house, I'm in my robe. I've lived that crazy outdoor needing to go outside, but I may have to hit you up. My coworker today told me about an event. It is the 28th. It's a vision board event. It's out there in the city. So I will make arrangements to send you the information to see if you want to go. Because I plan on going. Man, the first time I got here, I felt like, and I'm a good driver. I don't want to pat myself that whatever. Let me say that I'm comfortable driving because I've been driving a long time, and I drive in New York. But when I got here and all these expressways, and to me, it's not just the expressways, it's the amount of 18-wheelers. There's a middle because everyone is driving through. So between the 18-wheelers, the young people, the slow people driving, it took me a while to, I think what helped, one day, I just threw on some dance hall. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pretend I'm in New York. It's a wrap. And that allowed me to calm down some. Let's see, where did I stop? Man, yeah, Okay, Tia, I'm definitely gonna hit you up too when I get off of live. Thank you. I was not planning on going live, but I'm like, I'm here, I'm doing dishes, I might as well. Oh, I forgot you said you were into poetry. Roses are red, violets are blue, outside is cold, and so are you. That's why I asked you earlier, because I'm like, if she's not in the streets, maybe we can go live together. My plan, I actually was supposed to be at an event from 4 to 6 that ended up going left. There was no parking over there. So I came back home, straight out clothes, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna hit the streets. Them coins wasn't coining, so I'm staying in the house. I am inside. I went to sign up for, or I think I did them before, because I used to do shipped from the warehouse, but then my baby wasn't big enough for them because I got a 2-door coupe. I mean, a 2-door coupe, good Lord, a 2-door is a coupe. Which is why I said I'll do it when I get off live, because my hands are wet. Oh, shoot. Wait, you had to have 50 before you can go live? I didn't know that. We'll work on that. We will work on that. Sure. Ooh. Now you got me thinking. See, this is what I'm saying. YouTube. People need to be able to communicate behind the scenes. Like on Instagram and everywhere else. If I don't want the world to see what I'm doing, I could slide in somebody's DM. We need an option for that here on YouTube. But we'll figure it out, Miranda. I'll probably put something on we'll figure it out. I got you. Because I have some videos that I took off from being public. So if you have, I think there's a way you'll be able to see what I type in there. So we'll do it that way. Oh, look at everybody connecting. See, that's what this journey is about. Hey, lady, how are you? You was just saying you wanted to catch me live, and who knew it's today, too? Who knew it's today? Look at everybody connecting and growing, and who knew? All for me. I will say this. I will honestly say this. Um, as much as I connect, because there are a number of people I met via both Instagram and Facebook. And some people, I rock with them hard. They rock with me hard. And we've never actually met in person. We've just been friends online for probably a decade now. Um, and I'm getting the same vibe because I was on YouTube for some time, but I would just post and I wasn't really connecting with people. But since October and starting to connect, you guys, when I say you guys warm my soul, you definitely, it is beyond enjoyable connecting with you guys. And because I envision one day either me coming out to where you guys are to just meet up or just finding a way to link up, forming lifelong bonds, lifelong friendships. What do you got? I know Miranda is still on the grind. You gotta love it. Listen, grandma, that's one of the lessons. I think, do not go there. I was about to start talking about my grandmother, but that's probably one of the first lessons she taught me. The way it's said in back home where we're from is hand wash hand makes hand come clean. Meaning, if this hand is dirty, I can't get it clean without putting the other hand. Meaning, we get further along by supporting each other instead of tearing each other down. So yeah, building that community, man. And to me, it's easier when, even like, because in the military, one of the first things they do when you join the military, they put you on the buddy system. It's easier going through anything when you have someone you're going through it with. Like in my CrossFit days, you're in that class and you're sweating and the barbell is pissing you off because it's heavy and the workout is hard. But when you look to your left and your right and you see the next person working with you, doing the same work, it kind of motivates you, it inspires you to just keep going. It's always easier to go through something when you're going through it with someone else. Oh. Girl, that's true, because you guys are ahead of us. And well, I was gonna say, what are you still doing up? But I can't ask you that question because I'm an owl too. For some reason, I usually feel like if I go to bed too early, and I've always felt that way since I was a child, I always felt like if I go to bed too early, I'm missing something, which is why I have the hardest time going to bed. Like tonight, I don't know what time I'm going. Because gym is, 7 in the morning, so I get a little bit of a sleep in. But we'll see. Because I still have, when I get off from here, I got to go catch up on all my shows. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name because I know I will mess that. Let's see. Because it looked like Cutty Leo. That sounds close. But I know, I'm probably 2 miles away from what it's supposed to sound like. Bye, Miranda. Be safe out there. Don't work too late. Do not work too late. But the thing is, if you think about it, like right now, I have a little cut on my pinky. When you're up and around, your body is doing so many different things that it can't devote the attention to healing that little cut. When you're sleeping, you're rested, you're laying down, so your body can really focus on healing that little cut, meaning our body, like when we're losing weight, the losing weight doesn't really happen until you let your body rest. So it's when you go to sleep, all because your body is in that restful state, it's not working, it's not trying to keep up with you and doing everything. It's not until you're in that restful state that all the good things happen, which is why people are always preaching Sleep, 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 because it's not just a matter of sleeping, it's a good benefit for our body. So the more sleep we get, the better it is. Unfortunately, some of us developed the dirty habit of functioning on just a few hours of sleep, because I can do literally 2 hours and get up and keep it moving like nothing. But is that safe? Probably not even safe, because I'll be okay, but is it healthy? Mm-mm. Far from. I'm not even doing the dishes. It's not healthy. And especially with those of us who, well, we're all getting older, but those of us that are closer to that mid-century line, that half-century line, I should say, we're still thinking we're spring chickens. We're not spring chickens anymore. We are up there now, or at least not up there yet, because whenever, like when my grandma was alive and I would say, oh, I'm getting old, or I'm old, she would be like, well, if you're old, what must I say? Really? Well, because your thumbnail, well, you know what they say about it doesn't crack, but I was gonna say, from your profile picture, because it's so tiny, I can't tell. But I'm sure even if I'm looking at your regular picture, I wouldn't be able to tell. But that's a huge accomplishment, because so many people don't live to see that. I many, 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 so many people. Which is why when I see people complaining or hear people complaining about the slightest little things, I'm like, God woke you up this morning. God put breath in your lungs. I'm not saying life is easy, but I know people who would trade to be in some of our positions. People laying in a hospital bed, they can't move, they can't feed themselves, they can't do anything. They would trade for some of the problems, some of the things that we're complaining about. But oftentimes we just get so caught up in stuff that we take things for granted. You will. You definitely will. I'm sure. I don't have kids of my own, but I did help raise a ton of my cousins. So I know the responsibility behind a child having children. It does change your life. And it's a sacrifice. And it's a great sacrifice. But you'll find ways to adjust. As how old are they? Because as they get older, the responsibilities become a little less and less, and then eventually they become teenagers and move out the house. But then we don't want to rush that part. You want to enjoy them in this stage for as long as possible. Oh, nice. I say that, listen, I say that all the time. The good genes is definitely passed down. People still think, and I haven't really gone out with her recently, so I don't know if it would still happen now, but people swear my mother is my older sister, but technically speaking, she had me at 21, so she's only 21 years older than me. But even grandma, I always say, even my grandmother's doctors always told her that they would compliment her on her organs and stuff. Grandma was a pillar of, she just became a diva, and she stopped going out. She wanted to go stay in the bed, and that led to something, and unfortunately that something took her out. But grandma been ready to check out anyway, because she's like, I'm done with this side, I'm ready to go. Oh, nice. Super women, because being the mom of one is something special. And then you start adding multiples to that. Hey, Elise, how are you? How is your holidays going? That's true. Are all you guys ready for Christmas? Because it is knocking on that door. Did Santa get everything Santa's supposed to get? Yeah, Tia. Oh, is that your older sister? No, that's my mother. I've even had friends, like people like acquaintances, like, yo, introduce me to your sister. My who? That's my, listen, make me hurt you. Woo, a 5-year-old. Wow. And Elise also is a new mommy. I forgot her baby is a few months old. So you guys are all super moms in the chat. Uh, I may make a video on that. I was just having a conversation with a friend about that. I will always be blessed. To say it's easy, it's not easy because the holiday seasons are extremely hard on my family, and especially this year. Whoo, yeah. These past few months, we've been hit twice already in the past few months, but we're literally taking it one day at a time and trying to do Vlogmas, I think. In some ways, Vlogmas is good. In some ways, it's not good because like the other day, I think I was cleaning and decorating and I tried to listen to Christmas music and I could not. I had to turn it off. So I'm getting through it one day at a time. Yeah. Elise, I did not know that. You have 2 only children. You completely went back. You took an 11-year break, bro. A 10-year break. And was like, let's run that back. Let's run that back. My mom's friend that technically kind of became like, well, she's extended family now. Her oldest daughter is out, well, I think they're 22 years apart, 21 or 22 years, or something like that. Because Altie is, I am what? I'm 46. So Altie got to be like maybe 44, 43, 44. And Denisha is 22. Huge gaps. Huge, huge gaps. The gap is good because it gives you time. But then having the patter of a ton of little feet running around the house, I'm sure that's enjoyable too. 2 only children, right? You got past the toddler stage, the young stage, and then was like, somebody's in double digits. Rewind. Let's do that again. That song was that good, huh? Oh, nice. Well, blessings to you. Blessings to you. Prayer is always going up. That is a successful and a blessed journey from beginning to end. Oh, so then are you done? No more kids? Just the 2? Because anyone who usually say, oh, I'm gonna have just 1 child. I'm like, nope, I was the only child. Look how I turned out. So no only children. But say, coming from the person who decided not to have any kids. She's ready. She is ready. I love it. Thank you for stopping in, Tia. I'm definitely going to look you up as soon as I get off of here. Oh, she's like, You put up the going out of business, or not even going out of business. You went out of business. She's like, final sale. Store is closed. We are done. No more. One of my coworkers a long time ago, she had one, and she was like, that's a one-time show. We're not doing that. I was on air a half an hour already. Good Lord. She's like, we're not doing that again. That is over and done with. Elise, when is that video coming? I went on your page the other day. I'm like, okay, mom's life is busy. I get it. I mean, I look decent with my face on. When I take it off, it's like, No, but I get the genes from my grandmother and my mother, because grandma was what, 91 or 92? I think 92 when she passed, but she still look great. Mom right now is 40, 40, good Lord, 67? Okay. Okay, I'm definitely gonna check them out. Cause I think I went on there yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Aw, you look young too. I mean, the saying does go, black don't crack. Maybe it doesn't. And I can't even say it's a situation of, the old people used to say you don't burn the candle at both ends, because if you burn it at both ends, it finishes faster. But I can't say that because in my 20s, we partied hard. When I said hard, leave the club, stop to get something to eat, go home, shower, go to work, come back from work, take a quick nap, then back in the club every weekend. We partied hard, but thankfully, we're maintaining. No, but you're on a good pace. I mean, I know many people in the beginning, they will do maybe 3 or 4 videos a month until they're able to get to a point where they're doing more, if they're doing more. Yeah. As a mom, it's definitely a duty of being able to multitask. Or as I would say, probably you guys have, you gotta have octopus arms, like one there, because you still gotta cook, you still gotta take care of the kids, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And at the end, which is why I usually, and I'll probably make a video about this, I still encourage all moms, whether first-time moms or they've been moms for some time, and I encourage anyone, do not forget to take care of yourselves, because if you're not practicing self-love and self-care, if you don't take care of you and you're not around, who's gonna take care of your family? So I don't care if it's a situation of where you just put the baby down or the kids are, matter of fact, that's true. Depending on how old the kids are, put them right there in the bathroom with you, put the toys down there, or you hop in the tub with a glass of wine and light a candle and just relax. But even if it's 2 seconds, you have to find time to unwind for self-care, because essentially you're gonna keep going and going and going, and it's one of 2 things gonna happen. You're either gonna collapse or you're gonna erupt, and you don't want either to happen. So prioritize, please, self-care, even if it is 5 minutes out of the week, and you could afford 5 minutes out of the week, or I'll push it a little further, 7 minutes out of the week, because that means you can at least give me a minute a day. Find something that is fun to you. Even if it's taking the kids and going outside and playing with them. But finding a way to do something that you love to do, that way it maintains your sanity and it helps to maintain you, because without mommy dearest, I mean, I'm not taking anything away from any father. I will not. But God knew why he created woman, because there's just something about a woman. Without a woman there, the family crumbles. So you got to take care of you. Thank you for stopping in, Sunshine. Definitely thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I'm about to hop off myself too, because we already been on here for 35 minutes. And I have some shows to catch up on. Not even shows. I have like 4 or 5 videos to edit and get them up. Who this Vlogmas? At least I'm glad that you didn't do Vlogmas, because maybe next year, because it's much. You ladies be safe. Nice chatting with you both. We will catch up another time. And don't forget, self-care, self-care, self-care. Yeah, man, Vlogmas is... I was fine the first week because I uploaded all 5 of those the first day. But then today, I rushed home tonight just so I could upload the one for tomorrow morning. It's like, ooh, let me try to get out the next 5 and try to stay ahead. But 1 week down, 2 to go. We doing it. But good night, ladies. It was a pleasure, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.